Yo guys, what's going on? This is Yorkie Man here, and welcome back to another episode of this PES 2021 Master League here with Spurs. In today's episode, we're going to take on West Brom, Newcastle, Southampton, and the window will close. We have taken the consensus of the supporters, and I think we're going to let Lucas Moura go. I think we are. I don't know, I'm a little bit sad about it. We're going to keep Dele for now. We've already said that it's going to happen. I was a bit cheeky with the title of yesterday's episode, but if you read the description, there was a little hint there anyway. But yeah, so we're going to keep Dele, but I think we're going to let Lucas Moura go. I think he's probably going to digress. Now, we've looked at the way things work now on this game in terms of as players get older, and I always thought it was better on PES. Apparently that's not the case, and they're just going to keep getting worse, so I don't want that. And Lucas Moura's getting on a little bit, I suppose, and it was a good offer for him, really. An offer of 38 million. I'm going to try and drive that up a little bit from Inter, but yeah, I think we do the deal. Also, an offer's coming from for Kane for 200 and wow, 100 million over Kane's value. Obviously, we're not idiots. We're not going to let Kane go. But wow, that would have been some insane amount of cash. So we'll negotiate the Lucas Moura one up a bit. I'm not going to go up too much. We'll go up to about 47 and see if we can get that for him. And if he goes, then it's going to be about getting a replacement in for Lucas Moura, which I think should be Leon Bailey. I think we mentioned it in the last episode. I'd like that deal to be done. He's a good young player as well, so I think that's what we'll do. Moura out and Bailey in. I think they're actually the same overall rating. Actually, no, Bailey might be 81, I think. Yeah, Leon Bailey's 81 overall rating. Now, I know it says he's left wing, but he can play the right wing very comfortably, so I don't really need to worry about that at this moment in time. I'll happily play Bailey on the right-hand side. Right, so this will be the squad for the first game of this episode against West Bromwich Albion. Dele Alli comes back in, of course, as shadow striker. Bale's back in the team. We are going to give Tandanga his first start today in a new centre-back partnership with Skriniar. I will probably never, ever nail that name. So just deal with it, guys. But let's get into it. We're going to try and beat West Brom in this one. I think we should comfortably do well against them. But I said that against Leeds, and look what happened. So here we are, guys. First game of today's episode will be at the Hawthorns against West Bromwich Albion. Promoted side, so looking to have a decent game against them today. I reckon we should perform pretty well. We've lost to a promoted side already this season in Leeds United in yesterday's episode. If you didn't see it, go and check it out. I'd appreciate that. Again, we smashed over 300. Means a lot to me, guys. It's amazing, the support at the moment. Honestly, fantastic. And yeah, there will be a special kind of video coming out today at some point about the option files, how I install them, what option file I choose. I don't know if people like that, but keep your eyes peeled for it if you are interested in that kind of thing. Don't concede early here. Oh, no. I thought it should have dropped to the Celso, but it didn't. But yeah, if you're interested in that kind of thing, you know, go give it a watch, give it a check out. I'm basically just going to run through how I install it on PC and what option file I use. Harry Kane, dangerous position. Well defended there from West Brom. I thought it would be... I wasn't going to make it because a lot of people seem to make those kind of videos, I imagine, but I've had a bit of interaction of people asking what I use, how I did it, and I think it'd be beneficial for you guys, for me to show you. Go on, Dele. For me to show you, so why not? And I'm interested because it's a different style of video that I've not made before, and that kind of thing always piques my interest, making a different video. I'm also got one coming out on Football Manager. If you're not a Football Manager fan, though, obviously, I don't expect you to watch it. The new game, obviously, has been announced release date. I'm just all-round a football fan, but Football Manager is probably my bread and butter. I've played that game for way too many hours over several years. I think we clocked over 1,000 hours this year round. Well, we did clock over 1,000 hours this time round. So I'm going to make a video on the new one potentially coming out very soon. I don't mind that from Lloris. If we could get our head onto it, that'd be lovely. We couldn't, but G. Bale's going to get the ball. And Harry Kane can't turn Ajayi. Unlucky. Bergwijn now. Fairly dangerous position. Dele Alli. We will just skip over quickly what happened in the game yesterday with Spurs and this absolutely horrendous new handball rule that apparently has come about this season. It's causing people a lot of problems. I'm a Leeds fan. We've been on the end of it ourselves, but it seems like every club is going to be on the end of it at some stage this season. It's not the greatest of rules, is it? You basically can't have your hand out anymore. Nobody knows what's natural and unnatural, and it's all based on opinions. Gareth Bale, dangerous position. Ajayi again does brilliantly to get back there. But yeah, the new handball rule, let's just put it that way, it absolutely sucks. Yeah, now is going to find Bergwijn. Dangerous position. What could Bergwijn do? I tried to thread it back through. It lands at Bergwijn's feet. He's hit the post. Harry Kane, surely 1-0 Tottenham here. Unlucky for Bergwijn, though. Got himself in a dangerous position. And I must add, I'm kind of feeling happy now that we didn't sell Dele Alli because, again, he created everything in that move. He pulls players out of positions. He causes problems. We got lucky with the second opportunity, and I do feel for Bergwijn a little bit there. But, yeah, Dele Alli has really picked up the pace. Maybe he heard us saying we were going to sell him. Zaha now, though, dangerous position, but well held by Lloris. I did panic for a second because Zaha actually managed to turn his man, a little bit like Patrick Bamford did in the last episode. And I got very nervous then. Bergwijn picks the ball up in a dangerous position there, manages to find Dele Alli, who will find G. Bale, who finds Harry Kane. He's going to swap it back round to Gareth Bale. He nearly gets it. Harry Kane coming in for the second ball. And again, we've just struggled to make it two here, but the football we are playing is fantastic again. But it will be 1-0 at half-time, and West Brom are not out of this one yet. Ball in here from West Brom. Zaha in the box. Well blocked again from Tanganga. He's done well against Zaha in today's game so far. And I'm excited to see how he progresses as we give the ball away cheaply there. Not concentrating because I'm so excited about Tandanga's performance so far. And we just give the ball away cheaply. And this is where we don't want the ball going in. But Tandanga deals with it again. And we manage to steal the ball back from Sawyers. And I do spot the run there of Bergwijn, who has got some pace. Will he be allowed to run? He will be allowed to run. And I spot Dele Alli. Dele Alli just won't be able to get there. Unlucky. But yeah. Same goes this second half. We've been playing exactly the same, putting them under a lot of pressure. Although they are trying to find Zaha a lot more, which they didn't really do in the first half. And it's definitely giving them a bit more of an advantage as they look to whip that ball back in again. Skriniar's there. We just need to keep putting them under some pressure. Look, they're causing me a few problems now as he turns, and well saved Hugo Lloris. Maybe a couple of changes at this stage in the game is needed from Tottenham. Right, so they brought on Charlie Austin, but we're going to make the change, and I'm going to drop a DM in there and put Harry Winks there, and Douglas Costa will come on the left-hand side just for some extra legs there down the wing. Hopefully it works. It worked for us last time in terms of a defensive change. But the tide of the game is just it's just moved a little bit now. It's starting to go their way a little bit more, and I'd rather avoid a disappointment in this one by making the change. They're going to push the issue now, I imagine. H. Kane... Terrible touch, though. Yeah, they're going to push the issue a little bit more now, so I think dropping in that DM will just make us a little bit more secure in midfield. They're overrunning us a little bit in offensive positions, and I don't like that. Not against us. We're usually better in those positions, so dropping in the DM should hopefully help us avoid that. We've got a dangerous free kick now, in a very dangerous position, and they've got some height up there. Hopefully we will get to it, and we do in the end. It's the Celso, and I'll fire that forward towards Harry Kane. Harry Kane now. I do have the runner in Douglas Costa, and I want to find him eventually, but I wanted to find him once he got some space. And what can he do here? Douglas Costa, he's going to be stronger. I'm going to pull it back to Harry Kane, and surely... Oh, no! He couldn't finish it. And that right there should have been a unbelievable counter-attack. And we should be looking at 2-0 Tottenham. Again, just one goal in this game for us, and... we're becoming repeat offenders at this one goal in a game stuff. I want more out of the lads. I want more goals because this puts us in a dangerous position. And they're attacking now as well, which is a problem for us. What can we do? I think it might fizzle out to absolutely nothing, but we'll see if we can win the ball back, and we do. So we're going to make our final sub, and Harry Kane will come off. He's had a good performance today. Let's bring on Badu. Unlucky that he didn't manage to get a second goal for us. A little bit frustrating there on that one, but still a decent performance nonetheless. He has been so pivotal. I couldn't imagine how poor this team would be if we sold him. So that won't be happening anytime soon. G. Bale now, though. What can I do with him? I'm going to shoot. And Johnston is equal to it. Well, that'll be it, guys. 1-0 to Tottenham in this one. A Harry Kane goal. But it should have been so much more, to be honest with you. It should have been a lot more. I don't know how we didn't manage to put the ball in the back of the net. We made the game more awkward for us towards the end and more difficult because we couldn't score more goals. We're going to have to work on that in the future. But a very decent performance. Another 1-0 victory. And I'll take it. It's more points on the board for us. Okay, so it looks like Lucas Moura will be staying with us for the near future. The renegotiation has failed and Inter have pulled out of the deal. Which is a bit of a shame. Maybe I should have accepted what we were going to get, you know. 10 million above his market value is very good, but I'm not too stressed about it because I do like Lucas Moura. I enjoy using him. He's been very good for us, and when he does manage to find the back of the net, he's been pivotal for the team. So I'm not like butthurt about this one. I'm not like, no, Lucas, we wanted rid of you. I'm not too upset about it. We'll keep Lucas Moura for now, and if a decent bid comes in for him in the future, then we'll probably look to accept it. He's someone who we're happy to negotiate about. So transfer window has shut, so let's take a quick look. But noticeably, we do have the top transfer of this window at 59 million for Skriniar. But Donnarumma has gone to Juve as well. Ferran Torres there to Real Madrid. Luis Alberto, as we already knew, to Chelsea. Moussa Sissoko, who we sold to Monaco. So it does seem like it's the whole round of transfers. Douglas Costa there, joining us from Juve. So some decent deals. Eric Dyer, we are massively involved in this one. We've had a little bit of a busy one, but it does look like there hasn't been too many transfers in this one, to be honest with you. If we go through them, there hasn't been a ton of them. Elliot, though, to Leicester's a bit of an interesting one, because I think he'll improve a lot. Ronnie Lopez to Villarreal. I'm a big fan of Ronnie Lopez. Fantastic player. But yeah, no massive ones, really, apart from this top set. Obviously, Ferran Torres to Real Madrid's a fantastic one. Donnarumma to Juve is something I could actually see happening in real life. And also, Luis Alberto to Chelsea is a massive one. Really boosts Chelsea, and obviously, with them being our rivals, that's not what we want to be happening. Right, guys, so this is going to be the squad for today's game here against Newcastle. There are a lot of players not up for this one, Gareth Bale being the big one. But this will be the team we put out with Douglas Costa getting the start there on the right, Bergwijn, Lucas Moura. Everybody's fit, everybody's ready for this after the transfer window shut. Hopefully we can get another decent result. I'd love an episode in this one, especially with the teams we're playing against, where we managed to get 3 wins. It was glorious when that happened last time, so I'm praying that we can have that happen this time. So we're back again at the Tottenham Stadium here to take on Newcastle United. We've got a decent strength side out. We really do. We're really starting to build a very good squad here. I'm excited about what the future holds for this team. Maybe no big trophies this season, but I can see in the future that there's potential that we could be big trophy winners. Of course, Eric Dyer sold from us to Newcastle. Hopefully, he doesn't have too good of a performance for them today, and we can break them down and score some goals. More than one would be nice, but if it's another 1-0, I'll take it. Lucas Moura straight away. Dangerous position, Lucas Moura, and what a save that was. And the game recently, Newcastle and Tottenham, I must admit, it was Darlow in net, and he made some unbelievable saves. But we've started quickly out of the traps here, and Lucas Moura with a great shot. A fantastic save there. A very vibrant start so far from ourselves, but nothing's come from it yet. I'm going to use Harry Kane here. They've got a lot of men back, haven't they? We'll find Bergwijn. What could Bergwijn do with it? I'll put that back across to Gedson, and I'm going to turn with Lucas Moura, and he'll fire off a shot again, and there it is, 1-0 Tottenham. Lucas Moura with the goal, and he's going nowhere, ladies and gentlemen, and I am so glad he hasn't got anywhere, because that's what he can do, that's what he offers to this team, is that extra little bit of creativity and danger. He gets himself in a beautiful position. It's a great touch and turn, and a great shot. No chance there for Darlow. 1-0 Tottenham. Exciting start to the game here from us. Very exciting start. And I think they can be got at. I think they really can be got at. Bergwijn now finds Lucas Moura. Again, dangerous position for Moura. He'll fire off another shot, and he forces another unbelievable save out of Darlow. And Lucas Moura is up for this one. He's very much fired up. Gedson now. Dangerous position for Gedson. And another great save from Darlow. Keeping them in it so far here is Darlow. Honestly, Lucas Moura is well up for this one. And a decent shot there from Gedson. Nice knockdown from Ndembele, and he was in acres of space. You have to hit one in that position. Only 1-0 still, but I feel like this is the game where we get a second. The way we have played so far, Lucas Moura now takes a good touch and fires off a shot. And Lucas Moura is working this goalkeeper out there today, man. Lucas Moura is definitely working this goalkeeper out there today. This is fantastic. Look at the touch to get him away from the defender. And it's a decent shot again. And Darlow saves it. I could have played it into Harry Kane, but I'm not sure if he was onside or not. Really good start from us here. Regular now to Costa. I'm going to fire across in here. Harry Kane is there. Harry Kane with the spectacular from Harry Kane. Oh, wow. What a goal there from Harry Kane. It's 2-0 Tottenham. Oh, this is probably one of the best goals we've scored so far this year on PES, lads. Honestly, this is fantastic. I love it. It is brilliant. This is sexy football from the Tottenham boys. And what a cross in from Costa to find Harry Kane. He just drifts away from all the defence. And it is the spectacular. It really is. And it comes from a spectacular player. Bergwijn now, dangerous position. I'm going to try and find Lucas Moura. I do. He turns and twists and he gets in the box. And that should be 2 for Lucas Moura. Dallo must be doing Mora's head in, because again, in these positions, he is causing all kinds of problems, getting away from defenders. And it was nearly 3-0 and nearly a second for Mora. He could be on a hat-trick already. Gonna find Costa here. Dangerous position for Costa. Can I whip a ball in? I can. Serge Aurier! Oh my God, Sergi boy Aurier has got involved on the act. And we're 36 minutes in here. This is the 37th minute. And I'm not going to lie, this could be an absolute cricket score, because they've not offered much, minus a corner, and we have been all over them. The lads are very much up for today's game. It's insane how the tables could turn. It is deflected, I think, there quite heavily, unfortunately for Newcastle. But 3-0 in the first half here, and we are rampant, boys. We are absolutely rampant. They've got in a dangerous position now for probably only the second time in this game, Newcastle, but they're having to play backwards, which is interesting. Almiron is actually a player I'd be interested in. I don't know how good he is on this year's game, but I'd definitely be interested in him. And if I was going to say, if I could find Lucas Moura there, that'd be unbelievable. Lucas Moura now, he can just get past his man. Oh, he just manages to catch him in the end, though. He really can just go past his man, and I feel really comfortable at trying to go past players with Lucas Moura. Every time I feel comfortable in that position with him. Well, there we go, guys. 3-0 here at half-time, and it's not a happy return to Tottenham for Eric Dyer. And to be honest with you, the way we're playing, it looks like only more will come. But I am going to make some changes now, because there's no need to use all our main players. Let's rest them up a little bit. Look at that. They haven't had a shot. We've had 10, 6 on target. We've been absolutely brilliant. Well, I think it'll be a sight that pleases Newcastle eyes. We've brought on Badu and we've brought on Troy Parrott. We're going to rest Lucas Moura now and Harry Kane after they've had superb performances there in that first half. And let's see what Troy Parrott can do. And Badu, again, he's not majorly impressed me. He's had great moments, but he's not been unbelievable. We'll see how he can perform today. Andy Carroll, though, early doors. And Skriniar in there straight away. Free kick now in a very dangerous position, and this could turn the tide of the game a little bit if they could score it, but it's deflected straight into Lloris's hands. Dangerous position now. They managed to get a shot off, but it's straight at Lloris. Melendo got that shot off. I've got no idea who he is. He's been lively, though. Troy Parrott now will receive the ball. Badu. He's not been great since he come on. See what he could do. He feels a lot different to using Lucas Moura now, I've got to admit. It's felt like a huge change from having Lucas Moura. Bergwijn with the spectacular this time. It can't come off, though. Unlucky there, Bergwijn. He was trying to do similar to what Mr. Harry Kane did, but it isn't going to happen. But yeah, he's felt a lot different having Badu on the pitch. That's a crunching tackle there. It's felt a hell of a lot different. Eric Dyer as well going in there hard. A lot different having Badu on the pitch over Lucas Moura. Moura just seems to offer a bit more in terms of pace, but Badu in terms of like whole play offers a bit more. So, I mean, it's difficult because we don't have many players now on the pitch like Lucas Moura, that tricky winger. Once we get Leon Bailey, I think that'll be a different situation. You add a player like that into the pile of superstars we've got in this team. We're going to have a free kick in a good position now. Superstars we've got in this team, and it's definitely going to help massively. Douglas Costa, though, has had a very decent game for me in this one. I'm surprised Eric Dyer is not off the pitch. We saw the tackle a minute ago, and he'd come in again, and he's very lucky to still be on the pitch in this one. So, I'm rubbish at these, we all know that. Douglas Costa in this position, let's see what I can do. We'll go for it. Oh! That wasn't far off, and maybe we will score a free kick on this game at some point. That was not far off at all, and I think that would have beaten the keeper. Not bad, Douglas, not bad. Almiron in a dangerous position there, but we managed to save the shot. That's the first time Almiron's managed to get in that kind of position, and it makes you think why they haven't done that more in this game. Well, Bergwijn's done his job today. Let's get him off. He's a little bit tired, and let's bring on Sessegnon, the youngster. Let's get him some more game time. Why not? Well played today, Bergwijn. Well played. Bele now given loads of room there. Badu tries to find Douglas. Douglas does find Sessegnon, who's been on seconds. Back to Badu, who cannot find the back of the net. Great play, though. Well in. Sessegnon's first touch was a good pass there. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. 3-0 victory here to Tottenham. Obviously, the dynamics of the second half changed quite a bit. They was trying to chase the game a lot more and push the pressure. We've done what we needed to do and took off Rayleigh, our danger man. But we still created a few chances, fantastic performances from certain players, especially Lucas Moura. Right, guys, so this is going to be the team for the third and final game of today's episode. And revenge is in order. We played against Southampton twice now. We've lost to them twice. Both 1-0, I believe. Once in the FA Cup, once in the league. This is time for revenge. Badu, unfortunately, is injured and out for a week, so this is going to be the team for today's game. After Douglas Costa played so well in the last game, I'm going to give him the game again, but we do have G. Bale on the bench. We've got some threats there on the bench. Unfortunately, our attacking striker change will only be Troy Parrott, who hasn't improved massively as of yet. But let's see if we can take some revenge here on Southampton in this episode. I'm excited for it. Let's see how we get on. Well, here we are, St. Mary's for the third and final game of today's episode. And really, revenge is on the cards for Tottenham here. In this one, Danny Ings, the danger man himself, on the pitch there for Southampton. We're going to watch out for him today. He can cause us problems. But I am confident, after the way we played in this episode, that we will be brilliant. Well, let's see how we get on today. I've also opted to go with the gegenpress. Lucas Moura there with a decent touch already. But yeah, we've opted to go with the gegenpress in this one. I want us to really press them, close them down. Don't give them space on the ball, because when we've given Southampton space on the ball before, they've caused us all too many problems. They will spend the entire game pressing me, I can tell you that for sure. So we're going to press them back, see if that causes them problems. We're going to basically fight fire with fire and play them at their own game. Davis now, though, not a bad position to be in. It's a terrible ball to Son, though. I don't know what he's doing there. Don't know what was going on in his head. Not the start I would have wanted so far, but still. Danny Ings now allowed to turn by Alderweireld, and that's the only problem with Alderweireld being on the pitch today. Skriniar not up for this one, and also extremely tired. This game comes 2 days just after the last game, unfortunately for us. And I spot Ben Davis making a good run there. Here's an opportunity. Here's an opportunity. What could Ben Davis do? I'm going to whip it in. It's dreadful. It's dreadful. Not a great opportunity, obviously. Che Adams now, dangerous position for Che Adams, and he puts it wide. They're already a danger. They're already a threat. And I'm already finding this far more difficult than I did the Newcastle game. Son now, dangerous position for Son. Not a terrible touch either. I'm going to play it down the line there to H. Kane, who I'm probably going to pull back where. And then we'll give it to Davis. And I'm going to whip this one in. And eventually it kind of bounces its way in, but it's not a great ball in the end. Son now, though, dangerous position for Son. Finds Douglas Costa in a very dangerous position. And Douglas Costa, it was always rising. It was always rising, but that weren't miles off. I'd like to take a closer look at this one. But that's the first time we found a little bit of a foothold in this game. And Douglas Costa there, a little bit unlucky, a bit too much on it. Oh, Lucas Moura's won this now in a very dangerous position. Terrible ball to Harry Kane. But Harry Kane does hold up the ball very well. Lucas Moura, surely. Oh, he's held back by Stevens so well. Oh, that's frustrating. Great play, though, again. And great play from Harry Kane. That was the big part in that one. Harry Kane's play there was superb. Danny Ings now in a dangerous position. We'll look to turn Davinson Sanchez. We will try and hold him, and well saved by Gazaniga, as Lloris really wasn't up for today's game. We need to not be playing balls like that across our box. Gineppo now, dangerous position work by Southampton. And Davinson Sanchez manages to head that away. Hey, this is really back and forth. This is an intense game, guys. Honestly, this is a very intense game. Good play again from them. We've been very good defensively so far, though. I will give us that, but they're a danger. They really are. Southampton quite easily in this game could become our bogey side, especially with this Spurs team as they get up for that one. But in the end, Gazaniga will come and collect. But yeah, they could easily be our bogey team. Douglas Costa there finds Serge. Serge is going to whip it in instantly. Harry Kane is in there. 1-0 Tottenham! King Harry Kane, captain for today's game. When Lloris isn't playing, obviously Harry Kane takes the captain's armband. There it is, 1-0 Tottenham. And God, did we need this one. The excitement is getting to me. I'm fueled purely by energy drink so far today. It's a great ball in by Serge and a fantastic header. 1-0 Tottenham. You have just seen the most ridiculous own goal I have ever seen in a football game. I have zero words for this one. It is purely down to animation. We're running on the counter-attack here to try and win the ball back from Danny Ings. You can't do nothing but laugh, and Ben Davis just scores an absolute screamer for them. You know, when words just escape you when this kind of thing happens. Oh, boys. Plotting our own downfall here. Plotting our own downfall. Well, imagine how different the half-time team talk is now that Ben Davies has just scored an absolutely beautiful goal into his own net. I don't know how much Southampton are paying him to do that, but now it's 1-1 at half-time, and all our great work in this game, and great defensive work as well, has been undone by an own goal. Oh, God. Right, so double sub for us at the start of this half. I've brought on Gareth Bale. I felt like Douglas Costa struggled to get a little bit of a foothold in the game, which is understandable the way that the game's gone. Not had much time on the ball, and also I brought Ben Davies off because, you know, I can't have him scoring goals for them. The opposition he's not supposed to be scoring for. G. Bale now, though. Not a bad position. Finds Sergi Boy. A whip it in. Lucas Moura was coming in. Oh, unlucky. If Doherty gets to that, though, we're still in a dangerous position. G. Bale now, back to Lucas Moura. Sergi Boy is going to try and chip that one across to Harry Kane! He is offside, though, unfortunately. That would have been spectacular again. Another spectacular goal in this video. We're playing some good stuff, though. Lucas Moura there finds Dele Alli in acres of space. Dele Alli hits the post! He's hit the post! It was nearly 2-0 Tottenham. Oh, what a fantastic and fine strike there from Dele. Son now, looking for Moura. They're going to come at Moura. Moura! Oh, he's hit the post as well! Back to back, we have now hit the post. It's just not falling for us, is it? Southampton are just our kryptonite. This is great play by Moura. Again, he has this burst of space to take him away and into space. And oh my God. Lucas Moura now, being allowed space. What can he do with that? I spot Harry Kane. Oh no, Son! There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. It'll be 2-1 Tottenham, and it's nothing shy of what we deserve, to be honest with you. We've hit the post twice in this half already, and we've come out of the traps rampant in this one. We really have. Look at the space, though, for Lucas Moura again. You can't give him that. And I spotted the run of Kane there, to be honest with you, but Son's always going to finish that one. He's absolutely fantastic in front of goal. 2-1 now, and hopefully, barring a ridiculous own goal, it'll stay 2-1 and we'll win this one. They're going to bring on Shane Long now for Danny Ings, and although Danny Ings is a threat, Shane Long has caused me problems in the past. We're also going to bring off Son. He's had a great performance. We're going to bring on Eric Lamela. Eric Lamela now in space, and Lucas Moura is running into space as well. And if he gets to it, he's in a very dangerous position now. They have to make the tackle, and apparently it's a very good one by Danso. I don't believe that for a second. They managed to get the ball out. Oh, they've got the ball out all as far as Dele Alli there, though. That's not good for them. Harry Kane. G. Bale. Surely. That should be the game. And revenge surely has been served here now. And we deserve this revenge. I'm not going to lie. Gareth Bale coming on the pitch and making an impact. He's always going to score in that position. He's got a cracking shot on him. He's always going to get it in that position, but it was the pressing work. It was the pressing work from the lads that forced that terrible ball out by Macy. And in the end, so much room for us. Their defence is all out of place. And G. Bale slots it in. Ball into Che Adams. And they will get a consolation. And it's a good job we did get our third goal. Because Che Adams has just slotted in and scored there. It was great play on the counter, actually. We had a man down further up the pitch. So I don't know why the ref didn't blow up for that injury on the pitch. But Che Adams manages to get a goal for Southampton. And it just goes to show how good Southampton are actually in this game. They are superb. And Alderweireld left him wide open. Doherty didn't get back across. It's a very nice finish from the young man. Ball in here. Dangerous. Oh, what a save. I don't know who hit that. I think it was Armstrong. But what a save from the keeper there. That was a brilliant shot, and the onslaught's not going to stop here. Armstrong again. But he blazes it over, and hopefully that should be the end of this game. The onslaught from them here towards the end of this match has been horrendous. I've got sweaty hands. Well, let's just play this to Davinson Sanchez, and let's just play this instantly out wide. And let's just try and just not lose the ball and win this game, please, lads. Because we've been absolutely superb, and then out of nowhere, we haven't. And what can I do here with Harry Kane? I will try and look for Eric Lamela, but we've played the 3 minutes. So surely that means referee. There we go. A famous victory. And I'm going to call it famous because we got some revenge today, ladies and gentlemen. Some long-awaited revenge that we wanted in this game. Harry Kane, Son and G. Bale, really unfortunate own goal. I'm sure we'll replay that one back at the end of the series at how terrible it was. But nonetheless, a victory for us today, and I'm more than happy with that one. So guys, what a result against that arch rivals Southampton. I was extremely hyped for that game. It did not disappoint. They're not having a good season, but they're certainly having a good season when they play against us. Fantastic game of football there for us. As you can see, the top two still running away with it. But we are now on 59 points. Arsenal next to us in with 46 points. So Champions League, as we've been looking at the table all season, is looking more and more likely. It's looking like it's kind of signed, sealed, delivered. It's ours. So we can focus a little bit more on the Champions League against Atletico. I think that first leg might be in the next episode. Yep, the first leg will be in the next episode, guys, and I'm really excited about that one. So tomorrow's episode, we'll kick off with Aston Villa. Then we'll play against Arsenal in such a huge game. And only a few days after Arsenal, we will play against Atleti. This is going to be the most pivotal point of our season coming up now. And hopefully we can get some decent results in that one. That's going to be interesting. Leave your predictions now down below in the comments how you think we'll get on against Atletico over the two legs and whether you think we'll manage to make it through. But we absolutely smashed it today, guys. 3 victories and some great matches for you guys to see. When I'm doing the highlights for this one, it's going to be very enjoyable, I know, because there was some great games there. The Newcastle game where we played so well, and then that game against Southampton at the end of an episode. You couldn't ask for much more than that. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it from me in this episode. I appreciate the support as usual. You guys are smashing it. Keep your eyes peeled for the option file video. Will be going up today as well as this episode. I appreciate all the support, man. You guys stay safe out there. Thank you very much, and I will see you in the next one.